With utmost patriotism and pride, it takes me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 74th Independence Day celebration at HITAM. This is Shiva Sriram, Student Director for the academic year 2021. To start off, I'd like to quote one of our great Indian poets, Rabindranath Tagore, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. It's the start of one of his works pre-independence, for a new envisioned and awakened India which he saw. We need to take a moment to honor all the sacrifices our forefathers had made in their battle for independence. Their blood, sweat and tears are the reason we are all able to gather here today. For all those who have been born in free India, it might be quite difficult to define independence since there is no struggle and mostly everything is provided for. The word independence will mean something different to each one of us. Is independence the ability to go wherever we want? Is independence the ability to do whatever we want? Or is independence the ability to be with whomever we want? For me, independence is my ability to leave my mark in this world. Independence is that ability that drives me to go the extra mile. It is the ability to let my thoughts run free and make the best out of the situation at hand. As someone who has been very closely knit with the Indian Armed Forces, it gives me immense pleasure to be able to share my thoughts on this momentous occasion. I salute all the martyrs who have laid down their life for this country so that we are all able to gather here today, where our minds are without fear and our heads held high with pride. If there is one thing we have to learn from them, it has to be valor. In the face of adversity, our brave soldiers and forefathers selflessly laid down their lives for the greater good of the country, and their sacrifices will be remembered by generations to come. We all need to face our problems with courage, grit and determination to push through and keep fighting. One must have the courage and valor to attain independence from internal conflicts and only then external affairs. I would now like to say a few words about our chief guest here. Our chief guest is retired Major General Raju K. Subramani, VSM. The officer is an alumnus of the NDA, Pune, India and Indian Military Academy, Hyderabad. He was commissioned in the Indian Army's course of Electronics and Mechanical Engineers in December 92. The officer has done his engineering in electronics and masters in computer science from IIT Madras. He is also a postgraduate in management studies from Osmania University and holds a diploma in advanced computing from CDAC, Secunderabad. He has held a number of appointments in the Army, including command of a field workshop, an EME battalion, and a 508 Army-based workshop at Allahabad. He has been a faculty in the Military College of Electronics and Mechanical Engineering and in the College of Defense Management, Secunderabad. He has been closely associated with the development of computerized war games and many other automation projects of the Indian Army. He superannuated on 31st March this year after the prestigious command of EME School in Vadodara, Gujarat. He is currently the COO of NCL Build Tech Limited with 6 manufacturing units and 8 fabrication units reporting to him. The officer is a keen sportsman interested in basketball, squash, badminton and also a keen golfer. Thank you, sir, for being here today. Without further ado, let us express our patriotism to our motherland with the national song, and I request all the dignitaries to please be present for the Bharat Mata Puja. I would now like to invite the chief guest over for the flag hoisting.
Can you please check out, sir? And then look up. What is that? Hello. भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय।
I would now like the principal sir, Shivakumar sir, to come and give a few words.
Pleasant good morning to all of you. Warm greetings to all of you on the eve of 74th Independence Day. Respected the chief guest of today's program, Major General Raju Subramani, VSN, and my fellow HITAMites. At the outset, I wish to extend on behalf of Institute and HITAMites and on my personal behalf, extend a warm welcome to our chief guest. And today's Independence Day, 74th Independence Day is special. As you all know, it is marked by the COVID pandemic. And you know, from last 3 days, of course, yesterday it is incessant rain. Today also it's raining. In spite of all these hours, see, we could able to have this program. Just we are talking to our guest also, and we are just appraising about our institute, and he is happy with our institute's progress. And I am very happy. He is an academician. He said, I like academics, but I am not into teaching. Still I like teaching. And he is having a vision. And we spent about 10-15 minutes with him. And he has given a lot of insights. So we should tell the younger generation the goal. Of course, automatically it comes. Of course, in detail he is going to address us. And to brief about our institute, so we are going in leads and books in last 20 years, since its inception in 2001. So we are doing a lot of work. And it's our tradition also to have Independence Day and Republic Day. People like eminent people like you, sir. And we wish to hear from you inspiring words. And as far as during this last 4 months is concerned, pandemic is concerned, so all our staff, we say HITAM mites. So we engage in meaningful activities, not only in self-learning and development, apart from teaching. And our students, our own like NGOs. We have NGO for a cause, Sahaya. We did a lot of we just service the person also we just included. And our Pradhan Mantri's Atma Nirbhar Yojana. We are very much interested and very curious. Had only signed a letter of intent. So which stresses on involving our students in Atma Nirbhar Yojana and such sort of things. Once again, on behalf of Institute, I extend a warm welcome to you and I express sincere thanks on behalf of our Institute for accepting our invitation and being with us. And we wish to hear some inspiring words from you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind and inspiring words, sir. I would now like to request our chief guest, retired Major General Rajesh Subramani, to come and address the gathering with a few words of this show.
Thank you.
When you keep the mask on, even your phone doesn't recognize you. So we are in those times. So let me just. Okay. Good morning, Jai Hind, to all of you. Deans, faculty members, student council members, and the students of the HITAM Institute. Before I start, like your student director said, I think I will be failing in my duties if we do not remember those because of whom we won our independence. Winning is one thing, but keeping it alive, in the sense to continue to be independent, is totally another story. Having been in the forces for 40 years, a lot of people come up and ask, what can we do for the soldiers? One simple thing as to what you can be for your soldiers or do for your soldiers is be a citizen worth fighting for. I hope you understand what I say. When the soldier comes back after his duty, he should find his country for which he sacrificed the prime of his life, that he should not feel sad that this is the country that I was protecting or these are the people that I was protecting. So be a citizen worth fighting for. You would have done your duty as a citizen. Another very important thing that I would like to just highlight here is our Constitution. We all know that our Constitution lays down certain rights for every citizen. Okay, I'm sure the students have been told this as to what the rights of every citizen are. Right to speech, right to education. And there are so many rights which are given to you. That means he should be given these things. But what is not highlighted in the Constitution also lays down as to what the responsibilities of the citizen is. How many of you have read the article on responsibilities of a citizen is something which I will doubt. Because not most of us read that portion of the Constitution. We only want to know what I am supposed to get from the country, not what I am supposed to do to the country. So please, it's a request for me to the institution, please educate everybody as to what their responsibilities as a citizen of the country is. Independence brings me to another thing. One is physical independence, that yes, we are a self-governing country, that we choose our own government and we are independent. We are not dependent on another country to govern us. Damn good, that is independence that we all understand. I was just talking to your faculty members before we came in for the function. Are we truly independent today? 40 years in the army and now 1 year in the corporate world. I feel that we are still very, very hugely dependent for technology on other countries. So are we independent? We are not. We are getting a lot of path-breaking technology, what we need in the defense and in the industry from outside. So institutions like this, I'm happy to note that you are promoting self-learning, you are promoting skills for the engineers to become employable, and also you are promoting goal setting for themselves as to what they would like to do in life. When young boys come into this institution after school, they come here most of the time because of peer pressure. They all want to have a degree in engineering. They don't want to be engineers. So the first caption that I saw on your brochure was do engineering and not learn engineering or study engineering. Wonderful. So you have to make practicing engineers and not a person with engineering degree. Even the industry does not want people with engineering degrees. They want engineers who can actually practice what they have learned. So the path taken by you for skill development, like things like, somebody was explaining to me that they do actual plumbing with pipes, they actually do electrical wiring of the rooms or an institution as to how to go about basic things. If you ask a person, a graduate engineer, to draw a circuit diagram, simple circuit diagram of a two-way switch in a room as to how a switch operates from both sides, near the door and near the bed. There are two-way switches. It will be difficult for him to draw it as to how it works, how the neutral and the phase reaches the connect which has to be there, the load which has to get both the neutral and the phase at all times. When you switch off, it should be off, either the neutral or the phase, and when in any position it should be able to switch on and switch off. So that's a challenge which a lot of engineers, electrical engineers, will find it today outside. So that's a favorite question of mine when somebody comes in for an interview. I simply draw a circuit diagram, you are a good electrical engineer of a two-way switch. To understand the concepts is more important. Okay, so that is something I'm happy to know that you are having your skill development, they are doing things with their hands, and that's the way to go ahead. And connected to the point of technical independence is the field of research. People who are looking for a career in academics. What is the difference between our education system and the education system abroad? I think this is the only state in the country where you have a god for a visa. Okay? And I believe the American people who get posted to the American consulate in Hyderabad are taken to the temple to see as to what are the aspirations of the people here. They all want to go abroad. Why is that everybody wants to go abroad for higher education? Why can't we provide that education in our country? So the reason is very simple. They are looking at challenges. They are looking at breaking new frontiers in technology. I think that is missing in our institutions, including the institutions like IITs. I am an alumnus of that great institution. We have a great BTech. We have a wonderful master's program, but research programs are. And in fact, in IITs, even in IITs, we say BTechs, when you have a process engineering industry, IIT or engineering colleges are industries today in our countries. BTechs are the products, MTechs are the byproducts, and PhDs are the waste products of the institutions. So I think that's a wrong thing to have. So these institutions, since you're all in the academy, I would urge you to make people want to come and do research in our country instead of us wanting to go and do research in countries abroad. I think that's something again of independence that we must have. When we look at the country's power, one one of the soft parts is how much do the citizens want to live in your own country. Today, a lot of us don't want to live in our countries, especially people who are educated and doing well. They want to go and live in another country. So our country is not that bad that you have to keep running abroad for everything. Go, read, come back, and be useful part of the nation. Green card and citizenship have become status symbols in our country, which should not be. So it's just a thought which came to me. And one last thought that I would like to share with you is, in addition to teaching them engineering and making them engineers, please teach them how to breathe. It's a difficult thing to do. It's the most difficult thing to do. You call a youngster today and ask him, what do you want to be? He will say, I want to be an engineer. Okay. So is that your goal in life? No. That's not the goal in life. When you are 45, what do you want to be? Is the goal in life. Rest are all paths. To be a postgraduate, be a postgraduate, do research is all path to that goal. So when I say, what do you want to be? Dream big. Children sitting here, young children sitting here, teach them to dream. And dream big. Because what you dream, you think about it. And what you think about it will become reality. And there will be, if you now sit back here for 5 minutes and think, whatever has happened to you in life is not by chance, it's by choice. Always. Nothing happens to be by chance in life. You must have thought or failed to think as to why you are here. You would have wanted to be a principal of an engineering college, that is why you are a principal of an engineering college. Period. I will give my own example. I did not understand when I was a youngster. Just joined the National Defence Academy. We used to have very close relationship with the Ramakrishna Mission. I hope most of you know what Ramakrishna Mission is about. It was set up by Swami Vivekananda and the Guru Ramakrishna Paramahamsa for his Guru. So Ramakrishna Mission was set up by Vivekananda. So a monk from there, we used to have very close relationship. The moment I joined the National Defence Academy, he started calling me General Raju. I used to tell Maharaj that I cadet bhi nahi bana hu theek se. He says, you will understand Raju Patel. So he called me General Raju till he was alive, God bless his soul. So all that he was trying to do was give a thought to that young boy to do what it takes to become a hero. And I'm standing in front of him. And after I retired, I always wanted to taste the cowbed blood for some time. And there. So nothing will happen to you by chance. It will always happen to you by choice. If you want examples from the engineering field, if Graham Bell did not have a vision of a telephone, where at that time it was not thought about. Nobody used to think he was a fool. That you could speak to somebody across the room, forget about across countries. But he had a dream and he did. First it came in his head, he converted it into physical form. If Henry Ford hadn't thought about the car, you won't be having transportation today. If Thomas Alva Edison did not think about a bulb, we would be looking at light today. So be very clear. So that is one thing which is there. Even today, those who are on the other side of 40 still have a vision. Please have a vision for yourself. Nothing will happen to you by chance. It is your choice that will take you. You have to learn to dream. So please teach your children to dream and dream big. Most of us, when I got a chance to start reading about this, I started teaching about this. One person, he said, sir, I want to have my son doing well. I said, what do you want him to do? I said, sir, pata nahi. So I said, he will not do it. If you don't know what you want your son to do, you are not going to tell him to do that. So he said, sir, I said, I think he will do engineering. Then I said, think about IIT. So IIT में कैसे जाएगा? कैसे जाएगा? पढ़ाई करेगा तभी जाएगा. That is the path. He has to read, he has to study, he has to work hard because it's a competitive world. So if you don't dream about things, you have to teach your children, teach the students and yourself to think big, dream and dream big. So that is one thing. Just a reading suggestion that I always have for everybody is a book called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. If you have not read it, please read it. It talks exactly about this. I would just like to relate your HITAM tree. Find your own path. Yes, you can find your path provided you know your goal. Where you want to be in that tree, on the periphery of the tree, where you want to be. That will tell you which path you have to take. He will find his own path, but that goal has to be known to him. If I have to go to Delhi, I must know that I have to go to Delhi. I will find the road from here. There are plenty of tools available. I will sit in my car, start driving, put fuel, and my Google map will take me to Delhi. But I have to know that I have to go to Delhi. Okay, so there is one more thing which I would like to quote is there is Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Alice in Wonderland, there is a very famous couplet which says that where does the road go? So person asks, where do you want to go? Says, I don't know. Then this road goes wherever you want to go. Okay, so again at the cost of repeating myself, dream is something big which you must do. And the last thing is, when do you think you have lost or you have not won? Is only time when you think that you have to give up is the time that you have lost. Till you keep trying, you can never lose. You are not lost. It is not a game of basketball or chess that I keep or wanting to play. That there is a time limit of only 40 minutes to play basketball. Life is not like that. Life is got plenty of time, and till the time you keep trying, you are not lost. So even you can fail once, but you are not lost. Okay, you fail, try again, try again. You will win as long as you know what you want. And lastly, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to come in here, hoisting the national flag, which is a great honor in a great institution like this. I thank the principal and all the deans and the faculty members and the student council members for inviting me here and letting me part of your lives for a short while. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful words. I guess all of us here are inspired and want to become engineers rather than learn engineering. I would now like to request any one of the deans to come and share a few words and address the gathering. Daniel, sir, Abraham, sir.
Respected General Manager, Principal Sir, and my colleagues. I wanted to say something. The first thing is a small amendment to what General Raju said. It's our relation is not for a moment, it started today. And we look forward to have a continuous relation with you, sir. That's the institution's promise that we will travel. Yesterday around 10 o'clock, it's too late a time to ring up some journalists. It's all not my fault. You all know that whenever Surendra comes to you with a smile, yes, it is for a trap. It's for a trap. And he has come and fixed me for a FTP daily from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So I am booked. And subsequently, our own HITAM radio, which told me that, sir, I would like to have you in the interview. I said, I can only do it after 9. So yesterday from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, and the HITAM radio, campus radio, was interviewing me. And then I realized that I had not rang up the level whether anything required, what is to be done, and all those things. Night, he walks, and normally he goes to bed very early, and by 10 o'clock. Yeah, if somebody is there, then I see that so should have not done it. But for this organization, you should always think and do it. My competence is there. He was mentioned, the chief guest was mentioning dreaming. And subsequently, every person wanted to contribute something for the change. Had somebody not thought of it and be a part of your change, we will not have it left. It has got no age. I am standing in front of you. I am 4 years older even the journal, even though we are postmates. But still, the inspirations and something we wanted to do for the society, and subsequently what is the meaning of your life to do something for others. Let us take today, this particular auspicious day, the day in which we salute the matador and the freedom struggle persons who lived for us, have lived their life for us. That's why I saluted Bharat Mata. In memory of all those matadors and the people who have sacrificed their life for today's auspicious celebration. So my humble request to each one of you, rise, sleep not till you become a change in your life. Jai Hind.
I would now like to request anyone to come up here and share a few words on this momentous occasion. Anyone, it's open to everyone, all the dignitaries present here.
Good morning to all. Happy Independence Day to all. Actually, we have done a small experiment in finding the best faculty and best students by assisting these Rajeshwar sir. Actually, Rajeshwar sir will be there in number to announce this, and I was in charge of that. So I would like to announce best students, best faculty for the institution as well as for department. Best student for the academic year 2019-20. Best student of the year is Konsala Prithvi Rajshekar Naidu from board EC. And best student of CSE department, Kadiyala Ludwig. Best student of ECE department, Roshan Baras. Best student of mechanical department, Dashwan. And best student of history department, Sirisha. And I would like to warn the in charge, being the in charge for students of government. I am very happy to see these all names because these are all SSG 14 for the academic year 2019-20. I would like to have a good applause for these people. Very good applause for them.
Anybody is here? Anyone? Not for having said, not for that.
So, I'm very happy to announce the Best Faculty Awards for the year 1920. Best faculty of the CSE department, P. Sindhu. Is she there? The best faculty of EC department, Bindu Madhavi madam. Please come. Best faculty of Triple E department, Satyanarayana. Best faculty of H&S department, R. Ma Maheshwar Singh. That's all. And best faculty of the institution is Mr. M. Rajeshwar. Okay. And best faculty of mechanical department, I mean, Marish. Okay, that's for students and the faculties, and we have for admin staff also. Best admin staff, of course there is three names are there, and they are very close. So among them it's difficult to choose one, and we selected one as Mr. Ravi Guram. Thank you.
I would now like to thank everyone, all the dignitaries present here to coming and making this event so wonderful and memorable. I guess we have got to hear a lot about what everyone had to say in terms of what they would like to see in the future and how we want the future of the institution to be. And I can say with full pride that we are all inspired, sir, by your words today. Thank you for blessing us with your presence here. And thank you everyone also for being here. Yes, sir. Okay, then let's all have the group photographs now.
All the head of the department, sir. Please come ahead. Come ahead. Maybe. HOD. Biggest, can you go ahead? No, you can come in front, please. Go ahead.
इधर से फोटो खींच रहे कोई सब वीडियो खींच रहे
फोटो वीडियो
इधर आओ सामने से खींचे तो पूरा आता ना तुम साइड में ठहरे तो सब उधर फेस कर रहे
Hey, Vishal, you join.
I'll join that side.
So per photo we need to remove mask.
Yes, how will you
Please, photograph it, you not understand.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.